That hit right there was for the 1%. So I normally don't like doing videos about political situations or things in the news or anything like that. Only because I feel like I honestly don't pay attention to too much political type stuff and bullshit like that. I really don't. But this situation, I have paid a lot of attention to. And the situation I'm talking about is Occupy Wall Street. So first off, let me just explain to those who don't have no idea what Occupy Wall Street is. Okay, so technically in 2008, the economy had an incredible downfall. A lot of people lost their homes, a lot of people lost their savings and pensions, and a lot of people lost a lot of money. And it wasn't their fault. And the reason that this all occurred, and please don't quote me on all this, this is my perception and my understanding of what happened. It's a very confusing and complicated way that it happened. From my understanding, there was a certain group of people like stockbrokers or some bullshit like that, people out on Wall Street that came up with this this method of being able to, in a way, trade and sell opinions with everybody's money that was in that bank. So if you invested money in this bank, people were using your money to make more money by doing shit that they knew was fucking false. And you know what I mean? It was just purposely done so they could get rich and you could get poor. There's a big, huge fucking story about it. I can't really explain it all. My brain is not that strong. But if you guys really want to read about it and learn about it, I'll leave a link in the description bar. Also, if you guys know how to download torrents and all that, I know it's kind of bad, but I will leave a torrent link in the description bar so you can download a movie called Inside Job. And I'm sorry to the makers of Inside Job, but you guys made this movie and it should not be sold. I'm pretty sure it's probably on the internet for free somewhere. It's called Inside Job. It'll be in the link. You guys need to watch that. But anyways, after I watched that movie and did more research on it, I was fucking pissed. And the thing is I was more pissed or it affected me more than even Zeitgeist did. And if you guys know what Zeitgeist is, then you know what I mean. The thing about it is because Zeitgeist is all conspiracy. It's not, I mean, in a way it is, you know, but this movie was all fact. And it was literally this one group of fucking rich guys that got even more rich off the downfall of all these people who invested money in their banks. So literally there was thousands, I think even more than thousands of people that lost jobs, lost pensions and retirement money and fucking homes and things like that. All because this one group of people wanted to get rich. So honestly, if you guys are watching this video, you guys should be fucking pissed the fuck off, because the reason you can't barely get a job, the reason you're barely making any money, the reason that your parents have stopped making less money and can't buy you as much shit, all this bullshit is because of this one group of people. And the thing that pisses me off the most is that it's all there. There's nothing, it's not hidden, it's public fact. And these men are all still in power. Some of them even work in the White House. And they all kept the money that they took, which is insane. Literally there was this group of people that stole all this money from almost the entire world, and they gotta keep the money, and they did it right in front of our faces, and they're still looked at with some sort of respect by certain people. To me, that just is an amazing fact that there can actually be such ignorance and stupidity in the world. I would say that it surprised me, but it really doesn't. But what does surprise me, in a very happy way, is Occupy Wall Street. This movement that is going on in New York, and wow, I just want to clap it up to every fucking single one of you people out there. If I lived in New York, I would be there already. I'm still even thinking about if it becomes a bigger thing, I am going to go to New York and be there, because this is I've been fucking waiting for something like this to happen. I really have. Every fucking day I think about all the bullshit that we're all fucking such slaves. Literally. You're a slave. I'm a slave, that car is a slave, my dog is a slave, your dog is a slave, your grandma's a slave, Everybody is a fucking slave. I know that's crazy to say. I know that you guys are like, I ain't no slave, I ain't got no chains on me, but you fucking do. You can't go to school without getting an incredible amount of debt. You can't explore your own consciousness without the chance of going to a federal prison or to jail. You can't say certain things in certain ways at certain places. There's so much shit to it. Your minimum wage is $8 an hour. Add that up. I think that's about $15,000 a year, which is not even enough for a fucking car in a year. And that's supposed to be minimum wage. Even with 2 incomes like that, you could not support a child or a family. You just can't. And that fact is incredible. How does the government have pride in themselves or brag about their liberty when their minimum wage is not even enough to support 1 child on? There's so much bullshit to it, and I just wanted to say that I want everybody here to go and please read up on this, like research about it. It will fucking piss you off, and if you're in New York, go help out with that shit. If you are one of the people that are there, I just want to commend you and say fucking hell the fuck yeah. I know a lot of the cops are being stupid about it. I just know that there's a lot of stupidity going on out there. But there also is a lot of intelligence and fucking just activism that is completely positive, and I want to say I commend you all. Even the fucking stupid people. That's the thing, is like, people don't understand. The only reason that this has gotten so big and so large and so widespread is because of all the bullshit that the cops did to these people. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying everybody should go out and beat the fuck out of cops and shit like that, but I am saying that violence is needed when violence is needed. And that may be irresponsible for me to say on the internet or whatever the fuck you want to say, but violence is needed when violence is needed. And if you're out there and somebody tries to be violent with you, in my opinion, it is not all about peace, especially at these moments. You do what you need to do. A cop is just a motherfucking human like you in an outfit that looks pretty. You do what you need to do. And maybe there is still a bit of hope for the human species, and Mother Earth doesn't have to just spank us like she's about to anyways. Once again, I want to say thank you and commemorations to everybody out there. If this becomes a bigger thing, I'm going to go out there. I mean, I never thought that me going to New York would be to go protest, but I swear to God I will. Please, 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 everybody who's watching this and has no idea what it is or doesn't know that much about it, do the research. I'll leave a link so you can go to a website. I'll leave a link so you can download a whole documentary movie, which is dope as fuck. I'll just leave a bunch of links in the description, alright? Fuck Wall Street. Fuck the 1%. You can call me a part of the 99%. Peace out to you all. I fucking love every single one of you. Yeah, fuck America. We should start some new shit called America.